Go give the movie money. Go see it. Just do that. Go see it. Welcome everybody, I'm RJ of the Nerdy Brew, and here on this channel we talk TV, movies, and everything in between. Drinking a cup of coffee. Now if you like one of those things or all of those things, why don't you consider like, subscribing, and hit that notification bell and becoming a fellow Brewster. So today, fellow Brewsters, this is a review of The Kingsman 2021, and the movie stars Ralph Fiennes, Harris Dickinson, Rhys Ifans, OnlyFans, Jamin Hansu, Gemma Arterton, Charles Dance, Tywin Lannister, and written and directed by Matthew Vaughn. So the premise of the movie is the early 20th century, and as it being the early 20th century, there is a lot of political dealings and the back half that were leading up to World War I, right? And Ralph Fiennes plays this well-to-do lord who is a military man, but also has pull within the political realm between the military and the monarchy. Like he's tied in between those to deal with, you know, threats or what's going on in the aspects of war. And he ends up taking it upon himself and his crew and his team to have a network of, you know, sophisticated people. I don't know how to describe it, but there were subordinates that had very useful skills, and all their skills were based off of espionage and getting details and information. And with the information that they're gathering, comes to find out that there's this secret evil cabal that is pulling the strings of other monarchs to move into a place of World War I, and they are trying to allow things to happen authentically without having those people intervene, of causing more strife during that turmoil. And the thing is that Ralph Fiennes' character, as this older gentleman with money, he's also a single father, and he's trying to protect his son, but his son has a very big heart and a lot of courage, where he wants to join in the fight. Throughout the years of his life, they show it that he's training his son, but he's just training his son to just be a capable man, but not having his son be out in the world, and that brings tension within their relationship. But at the same time, this information, there's my dog, that's why I look down. There's this information of this cabal that is causing problems, and the people who are in the know do know that the cabal needs to be stopped. And with the cabal knowing that, or with everyone knowing that the cabal needs to be stopped, the movie goes into a transition of forming the Kingsman agency. And that's pretty much the entire premise of the movie. And plot points or anything else to spoil it, that's not coming over here, because I want you to go see this movie. Now for me, I love the first two original Kingsman movies. Everyone is like, oh, the second one was such, you know, less than, and it was such a downright movie, and I didn't like it, and it was so juvenile. And I'm like, man, it upped how crazy it was. I liked how crazy it was. Maybe I'm a weird person, but if they're able to incorporate things that are super out there, bombastic, weird, and if it's tasteful, and I'm not gonna say it was tasteful, but that it just went in line with what the movie was, and I enjoyed it. Of, you know, the first two. And this movie, what I'm gonna say, what I loved about it was this one was definitely more character driven. This one was definitely slowed down. More of the espionage, trying to find out things, a lot of interpersonal work and character growth between the interactions of the characters, and also where we get them to, and it's a very much more quiet and subdued movie. The fighting is there. We've seen it in the trailers. The fighting, the heroics, the action, it's all throughout it. That's what this franchise brings, and everything is when they place it where the action needs to be placed. But when it just comes to a quieter, more personal story, that is more upped up and more handled, and I love that. I felt like taking a step back between you know, how loud and vibrant the other two were. This one is definitely loud, this one is definitely violent, but they just place it in a way where it's definitely more nuanced, and I just like that. And it wouldn't be a Kingsman movie if there wasn't anything juvenile that was in there, and it has something to do with a tongue. If you see it, you see it. And it was just definitely weird, and it wasn't needed, but it was up there for the laughs. I was actually in my theater, did not have that many people. It was like 3 to 5, because when I went in there, it was me and 2 other people, and then people came in later, but I didn't pay attention to them. But I just feel like the movie, I don't want this one to flounder. I think it is a good revitalization of the franchise, and also not only it being a good revitalization of the franchise, it is a good time during the holiday season if you have time to go see the movie, and it's not catered on kids, but if you want a good time for yourself, that movie is there for that. I enjoyed it, and I would just love for you guys to go see it. I give my Nerdy Brew grade of a strong 7.3. Yeah, because, you know, no movie is perfect, and it had its flaws, but I, you know, loved it. Yeah, I just want to bring that to y'all. If you've seen The Kingsman, or let me know your thoughts about the Kingsman franchise in its totality. Let me know. I'm going to bring this video to an end, and I want you to be you, do you, see the bigger picture. Have a fantastic day, because you deserve it. This is that channel. Peace.